Right, first things first, we haven't spoken since you've been to America. So you did 3 weeks there, a lot of riding. It looked like you were really putting in a lot of effort. So how was it? How did you find Supercross? Did it go better than you expected?
Yeah, so basically after Motocross of Nations, I went back to Spain. I did some media stuff, and then I flew directly to Los Angeles. And I spent like 2 weeks riding Supercross over there, and it was nice experience. It was something that I was really looking forward to do that especially at the end of the season. This idea came to mind, and KDM supported me 100%, so they all make it happen, and I was riding there for 2 weeks, like I said. It's nice. The facility they have over there, I've never seen something like that. It was crazy with test tracks just around the corner, and I was very happy that we could make this happen, and I enjoyed a lot.
Were you nervous, like before hitting a Supercross track for the first time? Obviously, you did it on a 250, but this was an all-new experience.
Yeah, I was not nervous. I was just wondering how it would feel with the 450, because like last time I did it was 8-9 years ago with the 250, and obviously the power is so much different, right? So I was thinking like maybe with the 450 everything would feel very tight. But to be honest, felt directly quite smooth. Already day one, I felt like I was flowing quite well, and I was actually surprised.
What was the hardest part about it? I presume the whoops, but was there something else you struggled with?
I think everything felt quite good all the time. I think just the whoops, but it depends, because we just got really fresh whoops in one of the tracks. And they built them like pretty hard because they were doing some testing, so they built them extremely hard. And then like a first set of whoops to make was a bit too hard for me. So the first day I tried them backwards, and then we moved to another track, just to the other test track, and then they were more like race whoops, and they felt way easier, So basically the thing about the whoops, it's like you can hit them, it's not a problem. The thing is to be consistent every lap, and to make them faster and faster. It's the key, right? Because at the end, it's the only place where you can make time in the Supercross track. Obviously on the corners too, but like whoops are a big part of it. But I'm happy. I'm happy after 2 weeks. I felt like I already had quite a good rhythm and quite a good pace also through the whoops. Like for just a couple of days of riding was pretty good. So I just need to stay calm and like build up, right?
Like you've always said, you'll only go if it's on a 450. And after doing a couple of weeks on the 450 in Supercross, I'm sure that reassured you that you made the correct decision. Like even after practicing, you don't think that the 250 is the way to go.
No, for sure. I mean, I'm already a 450 rider now. I will never go back 250. It's not my plan. It's not what I feel like I need to do, right? The 450 is the bike that I like to ride too, so I would never go back to 50.
What's the plan now? There's been rumours about next year, which would be quite exciting. So what's the plan?
So in 24 I will do the full MXGP series. That's my priority, and that's everything what's confirmed 100% at the moment.
So there is a possibility that you could do some races at the start of the year, but you'll see how things go. It's being talked about, but right now nothing is 100%.
I mean, there is many things. We've been talking, and there are many possibilities. But what I know 100% is that I will race MXGP full time. And that's everything what I can confirm, to be honest, at the moment.
Would you be motivated to do some Supercrosses at the start of the year? Like it would be, you'd still have time to prepare for MXGP, you could come back before the Italian Championship. Like would it be something that would be exciting to you? Or would you rather only start when you are 100% all in?
I mean, if the idea of racing there comes up, not idea, but if I do that, I think I would still have time still for MXGP. Obviously, when you are training on the bike, it's training that will help you also for MXGP, so that will not be a big problem. But our priority and with the team is to race and try to win again the MXGP title.
Are you surprised by the amount of interest your social media videos and stuff had while you were riding there? Because for a few weeks you were the biggest star in motocross.
Yeah, I feel like that's something quite nice in America. Even I remember the first day I got there, even the AMA Supercross account, right? They were reposting my post that I was just there. So it was nice that also different championship also appreciates that you go over there and shows the world that you are interesting in their championship for the future. I think it's something also that I'm missing a little bit over here in Europe, right? I think in MXGP they could do things a little bit better, promoting more their riders, and that's why I have the idea to try out US just to see how it's also helping me as a professional rider out of the motocross, let's say, out of the, how you call it, just not just of the riding, but also out of riding, how I become an athlete and how I can grow as an athlete. So I think that Super Motocross Championship, it's, I think, right now promoting very good the riders, and that's something I'm missing in MXGP.
Yeah, just spending a couple of weeks around like the industry in America, you must have seen that there's a lot more potential to make money with sponsors and personal sponsors. Like, it's just another level from where MXGP is.
Well, everything is different, but I need to say also when you go out for dinner or whatever, it's double the price. So for sure you need to get some more money when you go there, right? But yeah, it's a different industry. I think it's cool that, like I said, like when I was there, I could feel, let's say, that the fans were happy that I tried this out. So yeah, would be nice.
How was your speed compared to the other riders you were riding Supercross with? Like, did you feel competitive?
It's hard to say because I've never ridden Supercross before with a 450. I did it with 250, but I was 14 years old, like 9 years ago. So it's been a long time, and it was again kind of starting from zero. But I need to say I was quite decent. Also, the guys over there told me they were quite happy with how things were going. So I can't talk much, but I think I was feeling quite good, I need to say.
Now, do you kind of regret not going earlier in your career? Because like you did the test with TLD back in the day, and now you've had a little taste again. Do you maybe look back and think that you should have gone sooner?
No. I think I did all the right. I chose the right thing in every time. I became world champion MXGP. That was one of my dreams. 2 times MX2 world champion. I can look back and I'm super happy about my career so far. I'm still 22 years old, so I have still a long future ahead, and that's why there are so many possibilities still right now, right? No, I think I did every time the right thing.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing. Like, you are still so young, so if you stayed in MXGP, that's another 10 years of doing the same class and chasing the same goal. It would be easy to get burnt out, so you do need to look for other challenges.
I'm a rider. I said it before that I always look for new challenges, and I like to put a hard challenge to myself. Like when I won the MX2, I went straight up to MXGP, and you all know I didn't have the body to go on the 450, right? Because some kids with 18, they are maybe 2 times as big as me and 2 times more strong, right? But I was just a little kid with and I moved to the 450 class just because I thought that was the right thing to do, and I wanted to put a challenge and improve like as a rider. So yeah, I like to put challenges to myself, and I think many riders still that ride MXGP they stick to comfort, but I like to get out a little bit of that comfort zone.
You're completely open at the end of 2024, aren't you? You did your 1-year option with Gas. So at the end of 2024, there are a lot of decisions to make, and there's going to be a lot of conversations, and it's going to be very busy. It's probably already starting to get busy.
Yeah, so basically my contract ends next year, 24, and then I should decide what I'm going to do for 25, and yeah, that's it, pretty much.